Hello, hello. It's Dana. I had a little time to burn. I've got some leftovers reheating for dinner, and I put them on low. And I thought, I could do my nails, but it would make it stinky. Well, hi, Sue. You're quick. But it would make it stinky in here if I do my fingernails. And I don't want to smell that when I eat dinner. So I put my old paint shirt on thinking I would paint, but then I saw this little seed catalog and I was like, oh, I forgot. I was working in this seed catalog. So I thought what I'd do is, wow. Hi, Kim. Hi, Maria. Hi, Denise. What y'all doing? I thought I would play with this old seed catalog some because I really like it. So I think I'm going to keep this for me. I should tear that out. I've already been playing with it a good bit, but I like this too. So I think I'm going to rip some of this out. Now this is from 2016. That doesn't change the fact that I want to buy all this stuff. Oops. This is not tearing good. Yeah. There we go. I need a new catalog. And Carrie's here. Carrie Martin. I am not off tonight. I put some leftovers on to reheat for dinner. And so while that, I put it on low with a little water. It's some roast and I don't want to burn it. So I'm going to reheat it real slow. And I need to do my nails desperately, but that'll make it stinky. And I don't want it to be all stinky when I'm eating. So I could go outside, but it's like 91 degrees and I will melt. I'm telling you, I hate when it's this hot out. This little Indian summer we're having is not my cup of tea. I tell you what, I don't like it at all. So I'm staying in. I'm staying in the air, and my air conditioning is barely keeping up. And we got the wrong part. So our house air conditioning is still not working. So we took a portable in there, and that thing blows like, seriously, you feel like you're on a motorcycle. The air circulation that comes from that. Ooh, look at this. Ooh, I want this whole thing. Yes, I do. The air that, what you got there? Yeah, I fed the dog. I'm sorry, I forgot to move the letter. I made a system. Did you hear that tapping on the bowl? He didn't want to interrupt. I made a system so we would know when we fed the dog and when we didn't. And I bought these little magnetic letters and set up a little chart on the refrigerator. And you know what? I forget to use it. So, yeah. Good job, Dana. Good job. Isn't that pretty? Look at that for a perennial butterfly garden or whatever. I love that. And I love these seed catalogs. You know, I spend way too much money on this stuff, and it's so cheap to buy seeds and start stuff from scratch. I'm going to leave that for now. I'm supposed to be looking for pictures for my, you know what, I'm going to tear it out so I don't accidentally take the back. And then I'm going to set this with my, I have a collection of stuff for my own journal. So I'm going to put that over there. I really like these bonfire euphorbias. They're really pretty. They don't grow great in my yard though, but I might use them for ephemera. This is perfect. Look at this rose. This is perfect for my journal, for my current journal. So, oh darn it. I need to I need a better tear ruler, don't I? Or to take all this junk out from under it. What's everybody doing? Oh, I was talking about I didn't want to do my nails because it'll smell bad when I'm eating dinner. Because I've got a roast reheating on low, but yeah, I don't want to go in and use fingernail polish remover in the house, and I don't want to go outside because it's hot. It's too hot for me. Let's do this yellow one too. I think this yellow one will go perfect. Perfect. Let me see if that'll tear. Kind of did. Yeah, it's a peace rose. I don't know if I like the purple background on that or not, but I guess it'll work. My little mini fan just fell over. So what are you guys doing? Yeah, I like your little thing, your little shadow box thing. That was cute. That ruler doesn't work so good on the little pieces, does it? I guess I can actually put the money out and buy a tearing ruler, but y'all know I'm cheap like that, so. Okay, the white rose I think will be pretty. Let's do some of that dark one. There we go. All right. I might grab this pink one too. While I'm here, might as well grab the red one while I'm here. Since that's all that's left from this page. There we go. All right. So we got a bunch of roses out of that. That's just one page. Look at this thing's all trashed. I love these knockout roses too. Let's get these. I like that too. Look at that little ball of roses. I do not grow roses. Did any of y'all grow roses? They're hard to grow, aren't they? Yeah, if I had a metal ruler, I just don't. You know, I'm just being lazy. I could actually go through and tear this out, but I'm just pulling a Dana on here. I got a really good magazine too that I brought home, and I think I actually threw it away with the junk mail. That stinks. Ooh, look at those. That'll make pretty ephemera. That dwarf lilac or whatever that is. You in the dogwoods, that would be good. That's what we have in our yard. They turn that color exactly. That yellowy orange. Ooh, look at that. Cherry lemonade coreopsis. Coreopsis grows really good here too. St. John's wort, I have some of that in the back. I have these too. Gaillardia. I call mine straw flowers, but I don't know Why? Oh my goodness, look at these apples. Ooh, we should do some apples. Some nectarines. Look at these apricots. Ooh, the apricots are so pretty. Let's see what's up back here. Let's get some of these apricots right here. Well, Dana. Yeah, Doofus. All right, that's enough. That's enough for now. Okay, so look what I got in the mail today. You guys want to see what I got in the mail today? I got some stuff from Allie too. I got an order of stuff that I ordered forever ago. But look what I got. Somebody's trying to tell me something too. Look at this. So I'm not a big football person, but we got all the stuff from Domino's for the football specials, right? And these wings, they have that, I don't know what it is. They have wings and pizza. And look at this. They have, what's this? Where's that? Look at that. Look how good that looks. For Jet's Pizza, which is right down the street from us. Oh my gosh. And then look at this. We got the more football ads. And they have, look how cute is this? They have a jack-o'-lantern pizza. Can you see that? You can make that at home. Isn't that cute? We're actually having roast. I'm reheating it right now. And then look at this. I didn't even know about this. Like, because we cut the cord. I don't have TV. Cheez-It pizza. Have you ever seen anything? So you can get like Cheez-It pizza or Cheez-It calzone or Cheez-It crust on the pizza or whatever. Is that crazy? Has anybody tried that? That is insane. I was like, what is all the pizza stuff in the mail today? So I am going to keep the coupons and figure out what the best deal is because I like pretty much all of these. I'm not a huge Papa John's or Domino's fan, but I love those little peppers that come with the Papa John's. But I'm telling you, I'm gonna keep this because these are nice thick cards. The rest, I'm just gonna look at these coupons. But Cheez-It pizza, how is that even like? It's like they read my mind. I'm gonna use that for mail. I don't know why they keep sending us this siding and stuff. Like we have a brick home. Why would you? I don't know why they would. We're not gonna ever need siding, ever. Okay, but. Okay, let's do some roses. Let's do some rose stuff, shall we? Let's tear some of this too off. You only eat authentic pizza? Yeah, I wish we had authentic pizza around here. It'd be nice. It would be nice if we could even get some good kind of pizza. Let me tear these edges off. Even though they're really dark and I like them, I'm just going to roll right off. This is some of that coffee stained oil paper. And I think I'm going to use these stamps. I got these out. What I do with them? Maybe I put them back away. No, I didn't. They're there. Yep, I'll put them back. Y'all go with it. Nope, that's the recipe card. That's not what I want. Here's the one. So these sowing the seed stamps, I really like these. So I'm going to use these to make this ephemera. So let's stamp some stuff, shall we? We could just stamp the whole shebang, really. I mean, if it was straight, it's not really straight on here, but we can fix it. I can fix it. Yeah, and we could just stamp the whole thing. It still looks a little crooked to me, but oh well. Handmade is handmade, right? So let's do some of this. This is kind of a thicker area over here. I'm probably contaminating my pad. Here. I like some color variation. Since I have no plan, we're just going to fly by the seat of our pants. There. So that's what we got there. Oh, the lights over here. There we go. So that's kind of cool. I just used the whole thing. And then I hate to cover this little girl up, but she didn't stamp very well, so we're going to take her out of the picture now. Because I didn't ink her up enough. It's hard to use magazine pages kind of because they're so mushy, but I'll give it a whirl. See if I can put a little ink on here. All right. Just a big thread. Just kind of put some glue over her shade. Yeah. This. Let's tear that off there. Anyway. You found a bunch of free, turn the light over your desk. Oh, is this is glaring. There, is that better? Oh, I'm sorry. Here we go. All right. Is this good? Is the light better now? Ooh, look how grungy that is. We just grunge it up. We're just gonna grunge it up. All right. And then we could sew a little bit. We could just run like a seam up the one side. And just for the heck of it, roll over here. All right. Now, I am really not good at sewing. I don't expect too much here. All right. Okay. Hey, that's better than normal. Dun-dun. So, not terrible. Not as straight as I see other people sew, but Not terrible. So that's done. We could put some lines on the back. Should we put some lines on the back? Let's put some lines on the back. Make a little journaling card out of it. There's my thing over here. That's what we're going to use this for, maybe. But we'll do half and half. There's half. There's the other half. All right. I've got gray thread in there right now, which is kind of, I don't know. All right. I like it. I like it. Let's take this off. Because I like that little vegetable plant thing. Let's find our nectarines. We can put that with that. I don't know. This one says fruit trees. So I kind of like that too. So let's use that. You know what? I got that at a garage sale for $1 or a flea market. It is Hero Arts. But you know what? Somebody else has a line stamp that I keep over here. This little one. Oh, no, I must have put it in my bag. I put it up. But I have a little clear one too. But I hate having to always find the block. You know, I know a lot of people don't like their blocks, but a stamp you're going to use a lot. If you're going to use it a lot, mount it on a block because you know what? I think it's handier. Handy dandy. Yes, it is. Look at these nectarines. Wouldn't they look cute on that fruit tree thing? Let's tear this down a little bit more. I don't like, with the gold though, I don't like the whatchamacallit, the sepia. So let's do coffee. I like the coffee better with the, because I think orange and yellow look too, I don't know, might be too candy cornish. Might be too candy cornish. Marie, you have this stamp too, didn't you? Didn't I see you haul this Bo Bunny sowing the seed stamp from Tuesday morning? I love this stamp. Let me just do this. Make it a little bit darker. A little bit grungier, doesn't it? When you do it down like that. I don't know why, I just liked all that. I like it to look a little splotchy. Like it's, I don't know. I think when it's splotchy, it just looks more old, I guess. Is that more authentic? More authentic. Whoops. There. So that talks about northern grown fruit and ornamental trees. It's a little antique ad, but you can't see it like super great, but it's good enough. It's good enough for me. tear this down a little bit more. Just a bit on this thing. There we go. All right, then we'll do that. And we could like sew this onto here too, maybe. Maybe not. Yeah. Yeah, we could like sew that onto there. And then sew it across like that. So it's like together. I don't know. Oh, I didn't put any lines on this. Should I put lines on this before I forget? I'm going to sew this one too, but I'm going to try to make a straight line. Don't laugh. Don't laugh at me. Fingers crossed. Here we go. Okay, so I still have it on zigzag, so that's probably not. All right. I got kind of straight. I got it kind of straight. I'm not gonna lie. It's not super straight. Okay, so I started out on this zigzag accidentally because I'm still not good with this thing, but I switched it and it's kind of straight. Like it's not as like horribly bad. I'm sure Sue could sew better when she was in kindergarten than I can manage on this stuff. Let's do green. Should we do green? Let's do green on this one. That's like green. Oh, I still forgot to stamp that one, didn't I? The stamp I sent was lost and found. And this still needs to be grunged up a little bit with some brown to make it look kind of old, I think. So, oops, didn't need to do that. So, let's just give it some blotches. Let's give it some dirty blotches. Because there's a few places this kind of turned out bright, didn't it? It's kind of a bright green. Looks a little too clean in the bright green. So this like this. We'll put that like that, and then we'll put that over it. I don't know though, because it says vegetable plants. A little paper tier here. All right, I forgot to stamp the back of this. We do that one in coffee, I think. I think we did. This. Yeah. I don't know about this light green. That might be a little, let's go for a fern green. I think the pear is too bright, so we're gonna switch it up. And this has already got some brown on it, so that should be okay. Oh, cool. The coffee and the fern go good together. Oops. Good. Okay. Okay. So we got a rose and some fruit and some more roses. We need some vegetables, huh? Because I have this vegetable plant thing. So I kind of have to find, I want to try and sew a straight line again because I really need practice. This was definitely straighter this time. Oh, a little too fast. I got kind of a touchy. This gas pedal is very sensitive. Okay, so it just goes like. Okay, so the gas pedal on my sewing machine is really something. It's very sensitive, but that's one of the best reasons to tear your paper crooked, because then they can't tell when your stitching is way off. I would love to make a seed journal. In my garden journal, I plan on putting all the, we save the seed packets because depending on how the harvest goes of our garden, because, we're big, like, we're crazy gardeners. Depending on how that goes, we may want to repurchase those seeds or gather them. Sometimes you can, sometimes you're like things like carrots are biannual. I don't know if you know what that means, but carrots don't give you seeds until the second year. So you have to kind of leave the carrots there. But in our yard, we do have a lot of critters. And so sometimes the critters such as, and the rabbits don't eat carrots. I don't know what's up with Bugs Bunny. He's the exception, but the rabbits are the only ones that don't eat the carrots, but they don't. But everything else does. And so we have a hard time because we can't really leave the carrots until the second year. So with like our yayas, they won't produce seeds ever because we can't leave a carrot in. Let's find some veggies. Look at all these beautiful berries. Oh my gosh. I think I'm going to put in some blackberry bushes. We had several blueberry bushes, and I don't think the soil is acidic enough. Oh my gosh, look at these beautiful melons. Look at that cantaloupe. I love muskmelon. I need something with more. Well, I guess All right, went too far. Let's go back. Speaking of carrots, let's just go some carrots here. We'll grab some carrots because I love this little picture of the tender sweets. Let me see what's on the back if I want that one. No, I got plenty of tomato pictures. Let's get this out there. Let's try it. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Okay, that's not working for me. Let's go for this one. Yeah. Oh, dang it. Slowly, Dana. Slowly. We need to get time. Okay. Let's take that little tiny picture of the carrots and what else? That over there. Oh, the broccoli's pretty. That's pretty too. I think probably this lettuce. I don't know. I like the mustard leaves too. Some corn, carrots and corn. Look at these pumpkins. Aren't they cute? Look, they carved them for the picture. You guys know that if you want pumpkins for Halloween, like for carving pumpkins, you know you can't plant them until July 4th. Did you know that? Because if you plant pumpkins in the spring, then you'll have pumpkins in the summer, like eating and baking that you can. But if you want pumpkins for carving, like, or you want to have a pumpkin patch for your grandkids or what, kids or whatever, you have to do that later in the season. Interesting, huh? Very interesting. Let's do coffee because I like again, with the orange, I don't want to do the sepia because it looks too, the orange with the orange, it's not good. It's not good. It's ugly. This is a very tiny piece of paper. I'm having a really hard time with it. These are so terribly thin. They're probably not the best thing to work with, but I really like the pictures. And these we have tons of these old seed catalogs, and I always put them aside saying, oh, I'm going to use them for the pictures. I'm going to use them in a smash journal. I'm going to use them in a junk journal. So now I have like 6 of these big color catalogs that I started ripping apart finally because I haven't used them. So I said, I got to use these. So I did. I like them. I like them a lot. So let's do like a bigger piece. We can actually do the carrots. Yeah, we can do the carrots at this end. And then kind of put that on top, maybe. For a change of pace. Get it a little bit grungier when you go from the side in, huh? I like that coffee. You know what? You bring Rufus a steak, he'll be your best friend. Like, seriously. What does Dana have? Dana has it soon. What's her? What type of plant is yaya? Oh, yayas are the most wonderful carrots. I tell you what, they grow straight and true. They are fantastic. And let me tell you what, they'll grow into the cold months. Even when you got a frost and a little bit of snow on the ground, you just throw hay bale over them yayas, and girl, they'll stay fresh. You don't even got to dig them up and put in your root cellar or anything. Like, you can literally just leave them in the ground. They are so hardy. Yeah, yayas are the best carrot. They are not heirloom. They are a more recent years variety. But I'm telling you, they are wonderful. Wonderful. Oh, you know what? Let me peel that off. Hold on. Let me dry this. It's a do-over. Let me put something on the edge here just for some interest, because it's kind of a wide border. So let's do let's just do something on the edge here. Around that. Some stamping. Trying not to get my thing in the glue. When I say my thing, I mean my little stampy doogie. I'm such a messy crafter. All right, it's a do-over. There, that looks better, don't it? With some little. There. Isn't that cute? It's so cute. And then we'll make what? Lines, I guess. More lines like that. We would probably glue this down to a page, and these lines don't make a bit of difference, but if we use it, like, I don't know, if we put it on a card, like in a pocket or something, and just stick it in freely, then I don't have to worry about if it has lines or not later. It already has them on there. So I just put them on just to put them on. Some weird like that. All right. Okay, I'm gonna try and sew a straight line one more time. I'm gonna use the edge of the carrots here just to put a tiny bit of stitching, just because it's kind of embarrassing that I cannot use a machine I've owned my most of my life. Well, okay, I hit the button again. Dana, what are you doing, girl? All right, so my bobbin ran out of thread, I think, or something. I don't know. So I started out making some holes, but then it caught the bobbin thread, and then I just made some holes again. So it's like, sometimes I sew and sometimes I perforate. Okay, so when I say we're going to sew some lines, I mean, we're definitely going to poke some holes, but yeah, we did add a little thread in the middle there. So we started out poking holes, then it caught the thread, then we ended poking more holes. So I'm okay with that. I'm completely okay with just the perforated paper. I don't care. I don't care. I'm just glad I got to use that little vegetable plants one. So out of one Bo Bunny stamp, out of this whole stamp, which is super fun. Oh, I love these daisies. We should use these daisies. You can get all kinds of different ephemera. Yeah, isn't that fun? It's super fun. And so I'm going to stick some of this in the journal I've been working on. Probably. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see what's happening. Dana has it. Those are cute. Messy. Messy. Messy Bessie. You guys realize I have a tiny amount of space. So because of this, I have virtually been trained. And now my desk is like twice as big as it was. But I've kind of been trained for a long time that I have to, you want to do it again? Let's do it one more time. Let's do it one more time with the rose. Let's use the roses. Oh my God, look at all these flowers. Just more and more and more flowers. Let's see if we can get this little girl with her little watering can to show up. I don't know, because this paper is kind of crispy, crunchy. You know what? Let's do this plum. Let's do this plum because it's dark. I really do need to do. Dang it! She didn't show up again. Look, her face is gone. I guess I could put it on a block and really do some serious stamping. There's her face. Hey, look, it's a little ghost image. Like she's two-faced. Don't tell her your business because she talked behind your back because she has two faces. All right, and the top line didn't come out. Let me see. It's a do-over. Oh, brother. Well, that looks janky. Thank God there's a back side to this paper. I like the dark side, though. Oh, the dark. Welcome to the dark side. Let me try it again. Get her face, get the border. Make sure everything's in. All right. Oh, much better. Okay. So that one's good. That one's better. We can use this for something else. All right. So where are we going to put a flower? Put 2 flowers on it. Let's do that. Let's put 2 flowers up here to cover up some of the mess up, shall we? Yeah, let's do that. So here we go. Let's do some more stamping. Just to kind of hide that mistake, we're gonna hide that mistake. But we kind of need to put something over her. Maybe let's put this big flower so that otherwise it just looks like the same stamp over and over, right? So let's put that in that little corner. There. Okay, and then let's put a rope here. One down here. Okay. Maybe one over here. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just stick them all on here. Because I don't know why I stamped that there. I'm just covering it up now. Like I got all that glop. It's wasting my glue, Dana. Let's put this here. I don't know. I don't know. Alright. Let me get my thingy. This is my brown. Believe it or not, this is all my reds and pinks together. I know it looks brown, but I don't know why it looks like that because it's like pinky purple. Pinkish purple. Uh-oh. Oops. Uh-oh. Going the wrong direction there, tear. Tear the bottoms. Alright. Let's tear this together. I don't like this. I don't like it that much. There we go. Now I like it better. I decided we had to part ways, me and the other roses. All right, what do I do with my ink? There we go. So that's kind of cute. I don't know. I'm not going to ink that one. Well, yeah, let's go ahead and ink that one too. That would make a cool pocket, though, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that make a cool pocket with the white? I think we should. Let's make a pocket. You know what we should do? What should we do with this? We should make a pocket. Please start, Sue, please start a YouTube. I know, that's why I keep telling her. Make a YouTube. She could have such a good YouTube channel. All right, why do I forget how to make a pocket? For just a second. Here. I am forgetting. So if we do this, yeah. All right, so this is going to be the top of the pocket, and that's going to be the bottom. Okay, so let me cut my pocket. Let me cut it. Okay. I don't know where my pencil is. So we'll cut right there. Oh, it's purple ink. Well, how cute is that? I don't know where that came from. There's my little purple mark. Look, I cut it off. I don't like the pen mark on the paper. Put this in my scraps. So I like this stark white contrast. So, and I wish I had purple thread in my machine. And if I knew how to thread a bobbin correctly, I would totally do that. Unfortunately, I do not. Yeah, I guess we'll have to go here because this one's up right there. Yeah, okay, so let's do something with this. Let's do something with this. I guess we should start by rough up these edges. Let's rough these up. This white paper is just a little too crispy. So let's tear it up a little bit. Look at all the little flakes coming out. Oh. Okay, so we kind of made it rough. Let's put some, let's just look at it. Oh, I forgot to do this edge. Look how nice and clean that is. You know what? I kind of want to tear this edge. Let's just tear that straight cut off. And I should probably tear the top too, so that it's kind of edgy. Is dinner ready? I bet it is. I bet it is. I'm betting. I probably should go in and stir it. I think this is my last thing for tonight is this pocket. So then I gotta go eat dinner. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go eat and get ready for work. All right. All right, that's nice. All right, so I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna use art glitter glue for this because this is a thicker piece of paper and I want it to really hang on to this all the way to the edge of everything. Oh crap, what am I doing? You know what? Dana, hold on. I was gonna stamp some stuff on it too. Dang it. Let me wipe this off. That'll dry. All right, hold on. Hold on. I love this dark white, but not that much dark white. I don't know what I'm doing because I'm getting in a hurry thinking about food. See what happens when I think about food? So we're gonna take a different stamp because I've kind of used this a lot, and we're gonna knock some of the white down. I love this dark white, but not too much dark white. So let me get my backgrounds. This is birds. Here we go. Here's all the stuff I love. All my favorite stamps are I just stuck in one envelope. Like these are my faves. Favorite faves. So here we go. So very lightly, we're going to knock a little bit of this white down real quick with this coffee. Just grunge it up a little bit. Where's my thing? Let me get my thing here. Let's put it under the edge of this. Definitely needs some grunge on it. See, isn't that better? Oh, whoops. I got that in my stamp pad. Oops. It won't show. Well, it might show. Well, fingers crossed, people. I mean, you know, this stuff is not an exact science that we do here. So it's pretty messy stuff. So there we go. There's the brown bucket. Let's do a little bit more, just to make sure. So I like the layers on the layers. Stick some here and some here. More right there. All right. I think that's enough. All right, good. All right, so now all right. So here we can glue it back like originally planned. And then I'm going to go eat and get ready for work. I don't want to go to work. I want to stay home and make stuff. Dang it. All right, you guys. Just so you know, seed catalogs are free. So you can call these companies. And you know what? Just look online. They'll send you some seed catalogs. Now, you probably get some email. You probably got to sign up for an email. You can always go and cancel that later. Now, if you don't order anything, they're not going to send you more next year. But warning, they're addicting, and you'll be ordering stuff and be planting stuff all over your yard before you know it. Yep. Yes, you will. I'm telling you. But these seed catalogs are super fun to play with. You know, I put the pen back in. Super fun. I guess I should be doing this side because I don't know where it ends. Alrighty. I stick my bone folder in because I hate when I make a pocket and you can't fit anything in it. So I always kind of stick my bone folder in when I originally make it. So what do you guys think? What do you think of our little pocket? Minus the bright yellow ugly bone folder. We could even make a tag and put in it. See how I am? Like I just can't stop. I can't stop. Why can't I? Why? Look at my little, these are my little thread scissors. They would probably cut hot butter. Little tag in there. No, that's not going to cut straight, is it? We'll edge it. That's perfect. We'll edge it with some plum to match. Oh, I guess I should cut some corners. Kind of matchy-matchy. Matchy-matchy. There. A little tag. Should we put a stamp on the tag? Or should we leave it plain? We put some lines on the back. Lines on the back. Yeah. There's some line. I like to have lines to write on. Keeps me focused. Otherwise, I'll doodle and end up drawing a picture and I try to get them straight. They're not always straight. I don't care if they're straight or not, but sometimes I like it when they come out straight. They're kind of straight. All right, what do we want to stamp of on the front? Yeah, stamp there. Add a stamp, please. All right, what should it be? I don't go to work until 10, and it's only 7:30. What do you want to see a stamp of? What if I have a rose? I have a little rosy stamp. Let me see. I have a stamp and die rose. That's a set. Let me get it. I have this little rose. You could stamp it and color it. You know what? Let's try it on this first, just in case. All right. So let's do this. I don't know. I don't know about this, but let's give it a whirl. I probably should have a bigger sheet of paper. Did I use all the paper already? Let me get one of my stamp papers. This is not gonna work. Let me get another stamp paper that's not so cool. All right. Let's see how this comes out. Oh, that's actually a cute stamp. It puts it down, but yeah, that's too much to color, but we could like do it like that. We could do scribble color or watercolor. I have this one. Let's see, this one's gonna get. Yeah, that one is. That one's a little. That one's a little dark, isn't it? Paint pen too. I think, you know what, we'll just stamp it. Yeah, let's just stamp it and we won't color in anything for now. Because of my time constraints and the details on the stamp, I'm not really interested in doing a lot of coloring. So, but we will give it a stamp image. So it'll be a nice little surprise at the bottom here when somebody pulls the tag out. And then we'll put one up top too with this kind of to the side, like half off. Half on, half off the paper. So it should look like voila. So it'll look like two different stamps a lot of times if you turn it and only use half. You don't always realize it's the same stamp at a different angle. So there's our pocket. So we made all kinds of stuff with seed catalogs. Don't forget to go online and order. Tell them Dana sent you. Tell them the crazy vegetable lady sent you. That's me. I draw cartoons of myself all the time and send to them. So they probably think I am crazy, but I draw little pictures on my orders and on the things that I mail in of myself in my gardening boots with my gray hair, because I want them to pick up my image as an advertising. You want to see it? You want to see my cartoon of myself? I want to be their spokesperson, or I want my image, my cartoon image, to be their spokesperson. I don't know where my. I think. I don't know where my cartoon. I think my cartoon book is in my work bag, but here is. Let's see what I got over here. Oh, I do not have. All right, so yeah, I don't know. I was practicing like faces. So here's some of her expressions. But her, I don't know if I have a whole body image or not. No, I think it. What do I do with my? Hold on. I got too many journals going at once. So. Oh, wait a minute. I think she's in this one. Yep. All right, so she's lost in the cabinet of journals. Of finished. Oh no! Wait a minute. You know what? I think I definitely have one. I tried this to see if this paper worked with markers, and it doesn't. By the way, it doesn't work at all. But I'm pretty sure she's in here because I was mad when it didn't work. Hang on. Let's see. Yeah, this is the crazy vegetable lady, and my boots really do look like they're like that. They're purple with flowers on it, and I always wear these Dayglow orange T-shirts to reflect the sun. So yeah, this is that's my crazy bit, and this is like one of my journals where I don't normally draw a lot of stuff. I actually I write them in them. So normally I don't have a lot of pictures, but that's my. You know what? I never thought about having a stamp made. She's different though in every. When I first started drawing her, I was in high school and she had dark hair because I had dark hair, and her hairstyle matched. As my hairstyles changed over the years, so is the crazy vegetable lady. So, and now this is the funny thing. Look at this. If you look, I drew her younger when I was young, and now she has if you look, she has, see these little jowls, and because I have these little, I need a facelift. I have these little puffy jowls now as I got older. So she does too. So as I age, so does the crazy vegetable lady, which is strange because, if you look at any other cartoon character, they look the same their whole life. Like Mickey Mouse still looks, he doesn't have any wrinkles, but Bugs Bunny and all those characters never change. But my crazy vegetable lady, over the years, she's changed with me as I've changed. Hi, Michelle. We just got done making some stuff. We made some, I love these seed catalogs. They have the prettiest pictures. And so let me show you the catalogs we used. This one in particular, this is Burgess Seed and Plant Company. I love them, by the way. And we took a bunch of, we tore a bunch of pictures out. They have the most beautiful flowers and roses. They have fruits, they have trees, they have vegetables, and you name it. There's lots of lovely pictures in these. So we tore out some images, and this is what we made. We made this, and we made this. We made this, and we made this, oops, and then we stamped lines on the back of all of them in whatever colors we were using. And then we made this pocket and this tag. So we're just making some ephemera with all these pictures that I just can't. Look at this. Oh, I love this. I can't wait to use that. And then I have what I have left. I have this little orange rose, which I could probably actually add that to here somehow in this corner. I kind of feel like I'm going to add it to this tag. I don't know, but I actually have to go because I have to get ready for work. I'm going to eat dinner and then I'm going to jump in the shower. So you caught us at the tail end, Michelle. I'm sorry. It seems like every time you roll in, I'm telling you we're leaving. I swear, don't take it. It's not a hint. It's not, that was just how our schedules are. I swear I'm not kicking you out. I swear. Don't add that. All right. Yeah, I thought maybe it was too much. Yeah, maybe in the back. Like a little surprise down here. Well, thanks for joining me, ladies. This was fun. I wish I could stay home and craft all night, but oh, excuse me, I keep yawning. I slept really good today, so I don't know why I keep yawning. I cannot stop. I just cannot stop yawning. You know, they say yawning doesn't have anything to do with being tired, but I beg to differ. There's some carrots. Oh, here's the other stamp. That's the other line stamp I was talking about. But then I have to get the block out every time, and it's a little bit smaller than this Hero Art stamp. So if I'm going to stamp something really small, I put these little lines, and the lines are closer, a little bit closer together. Well, you know what? Maybe not. Yeah, they're a tiny bit closer together. It was just hidden behind my big, huge coffee cup. Look, it's got the Park County, Indiana Covered Bridge Festival emblem on it. Anybody going to the Covered Bridge Festival that's in the area? It starts the second weekend of October. It is the biggest junk sale in the world, right? You know, that little tiny town of Rockville has like how many people did they say come in and out every year? I can't, it's ridiculous. It's like 8 million people in 10 days. It is crazy. If you go, you have to reserve a hotel room over a year in advance normally, but now they've built a new hotel. But if you stay in like Terre Haute, they may have some rooms, Terre Haute, Indiana. Be prepared to take about 2 to 3 hours in traffic just to get into your parking area. It is insane. But my mom and dad live a block off the square, so I go at night when all the traffic's cleared out, and I stay all day, and then I wait, go back to their house, have dinner, hang out, and then I leave late at night when the traffic's cleared out again. So I'm really lucky. Isn't that pretty? You know, I think I got this. This was a stamp and die set that I think I got that from Auntie Allie. Isn't that what you call it? Auntie Allie. Just kind of a pretty. And you can color it in, but I don't have the, I was watching Lisa's video. Well, hi, Grandma Joe. I was watching Lisa's video, and I really like your altered, what do you call it? Bobbin thread, not bobbin, spool. your altered spool. It's really adorable. Hi, Grandma Joe. You just caught us on the tail end. Good to see you, though. I haven't seen you around lately. We just made some ephemera. I was telling everybody how fun these seed catalogs are. We use the Burgess. This is one of my faves, and so I love all the pretty flowers and pictures. They have tons of fruits and vegetables and flowering shrubs and trees and you name it. It's in this. But this catalog is full, and I mean full of all the pictures of everything, berries, nuts, you name it. It's in here. And so I love using this as these pictures as to make ephemera with. So if you don't buy from them, they won't send you any more catalogs. But so I tore out a bunch of these pictures from the magazine, and then we made this. We made this, and we made this, and we made this, and we made this. And then I stamped the backs so that you can write on them if we use them as tags and tucks and stuff. And then I made this pocket and this tag. And we could actually we could stuff all this stuff in here if we wanted to. But you know what? If we just stuck with the rose theme, oh, look how pretty. So we can have the yellow roses and the orange roses and then just the rose stamp plain tag. You can have that all in one. Look at this little gnat flying around. Oh. Did I get in? Oh my gosh, I can't stand a gnat. All right. So, but I was getting ready to go. I have to go eat some dinner and then take a shower because I have to go to work. So that stinks. Yes, the yellow rose of Texas. Are you from Texas, Michelle? So I did some crooked sewing and I did some perforating where it went through the sewing machine with no thread. And then, yep, we just went. And you can't even tell I messed up here. Like at first I was just going to sew along, but look, it's like a part zigzag and part straight. And I kind of like how that turned out. So there's a happy little accident, but I keep hitting that. There's like a little slide and I keep hitting the little slide and making it zigzag. So it's fine. Thank you, Maria. Fingers crossed. I'm actually off tomorrow, so I'm hoping that the night goes quickly and peacefully and that I can get out in the morning and come back home and maybe, I don't know. I haven't even looked at my, oh, excuse me. There I keep yawning again. I haven't even looked at my list of things to do. But one of them is my nails. I keep saying I'm going to go get them done. They look awful. So I do have to do something with these fingernails. They're killing me. So I will see you all, I'm sure, tomorrow, maybe in the morning if I'm all coffeeed up. You know, if I drink a pot of coffee at work, I can't sleep when I get home, and I usually get on and make something. But well, you can watch the replay, Grandma Joe. And they're super easy to make. And, you know, I think you can get one of your own catalogs for free. I think they'll send you a free catalog, and then if you don't order anything, then they'll take you off the mailing list. But I think if you order, they keep you on for 2 or 3 seasons, and they'll send you a catalog every year. But they're beautiful full color catalogs, and that's why they're one of my favorites. So get you a Burgess catalog. Any seed company, though, there's several There's multiple. Fedco. Have you seen? Now Fedco has nice black and white drawings. Let me see if I can find my Fedco. I have a Oh, and this one is let me see. This one is what nursery. This one's a nursery. Summerstone nursery, but it has a lot smaller pictures, but it does still have a lot of colored pictures in it. But this is almost all fruit trees, and it doesn't, oh, it does have the rose bushes. So we got a bunch of little roses too. And unfortunately, they print in the middle of some of the pictures, but like these little ones are not printed in the middle. But I hate when they put the name over the middle of the rose picture. But they still have flowering shrubs, and then like the small pictures again. So yeah, they do have, I didn't realize they were selling flowers now, and ornamental grasses. Ooh, look at that. That's gorgeous. So yeah, they do have a lot of pictures in this one too. And this one is Summerstone Nursery. That one's in Tennessee. But the Fedco catalog, I don't know what I did with the Fedco catalog. I have this too, and this is kind of outdated. But this has a lot of nice pictures in it too that can be used for ephemera. These little girls are cute. These tomatoes, heirloom tomatoes. Oh, that's cute. Oh, look at that. Oh, I love that. I keep saying I gotta go, and then I'm on to the next thing. But I've been going through these magazines looking for what pictures I want to tear out. Look, you guys know what quinoa looks like? Have you ever seen that? And amaranth. Amaranth is really cool to grow in your yard. Anyway, I do gotta go. I gotta shut up. So I will see you all either in the morning or tomorrow night. I'm sure I'll be back tomorrow. So have a good evening, ladies. Thanks for coming by. There's our puppet. Good night.